Facebook, KUAW, on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and the TuneIn app. Okay, see you over there. Bye-bye. I know y'all two are like best friends. So I know it's your birthday, Sebastian, but I'm going to ask Aiden a question first. I get to interview my babies. How do you feel knowing that your brother's 16 and your best friend since you were 9, I'm about to make you cry, is 16 and he's about to graduate next year? What does that feel like?
Next year?
No, he graduates the year after next.
Oh, I really don't know. Okay, the fact that he's 16 makes
that's me. Let me turn it down. Go ahead.
But yeah, the fact that he's 16 is like, I don't know. Now all my siblings can spoil me.
So you got to get a job. Don't turn your back to the camera, sir.
But the fact that he's graduating. Yeah. The fact that he's graduating is kind of difficult because, you know, I've lived with all my siblings my whole life. So I don't know. It's going to be different adapting to it.
Okay. So Sebastian, sir, what do you expect of 16? What is it? First off, I'm going to ask you the age-old, like, dumb question. How does it feel to be 16?
Seemingly incomprehensible.
Oh, wow. Why would you say that? That's awesome, though.
Like, okay, the reason why I say seemingly incomprehensible is because, like, I would have never expected to become 16 years old. Like, 16 years old, like, eight years ago, I'd have been like, 16? That's a little too old. But now I'm 16 years old, and I'm just like, oh, I'm actually 16 now. And then I'm gonna have two more special birthdays before I could, turn 18. Then the other special
more special birthdays. I mean, how they do? Where they do that? What?
17, 18. Like those.
Oh, there's those special.
Those are special to me because 17, 18, and then also 21. So I get the 20.
Oh Lord. But, it's overrated.
16 is like, okay, being 16 is like the space that I want, because it makes it to where I'm not an adult, yet I'm not a child. And so
it's perfect. Yeah. You get to be a little bit grown, but ain't got to pay your own bills.
like you don't have to entirely be grown, but then you don't have to entirely be a child. So like if someone tells you grow up already, no. What I say, well, my advice to everyone is be a kid for as long as you can be, because once you grow up, it's going to be difficult.
It's a trap.
Yeah.
It's all bills. They don't tell y'all that. You can't, like y'all can just decide, oh, I'm going to go home and fix a sandwich and play PlayStation, just eat food and, not have to. No, we have to work. It's a trap. Mm-hmm. But if you do it right, like I always tell y'all, live life with no regrets. Mm-hmm. If you live life with no regrets, just look at your siblings. They are living the life of their dreams. Mm-hmm. And so that's what I want to tell you today. At 16, you're commencing into adulthood. Some people will still see you as a child, which I hope they will, because you are still a child. Some people will see you as an adult. This world out here is getting you ready for adulthood, but don't forget your dreams. Don't forget what you've always wanted to do. Go after that with vigor. I don't care if you have to work a job at the mall until you get there. You do it. You've seen your sister do it. You've seen your brothers do it. In order to get to your dreams, you get a job so that you can go for your dreams. But go for your dreams wholeheartedly. Live life with no regrets. What do I always say? Don't do nothing you're going to look up and wish you hadn't have done. And don't not do something that you're going to look up and wish you had have done. Okay?
Yes.
I'm so excited because I put on Facebook the story about how you wrote the food drive letters and you colored them in. And then, go ahead and explain that to the people.
So in first grade, I was astonished by the idea. Like back then, food was a luxury.
Food was not a luxury. The problem was quick food was a luxury because we cooked everything. Yeah, so it was from spaghetti.
Oh my God, I would never eat spaghetti again because we always had our time. Okay, but so what I decided to do was, since we had a lot of copy paper, because my mother was always printing something, we had a lot of copy paper, we had a lot of markers. What I decided to do was make my own food drive, and I decided to write deliver this amount of cans in this date, and I just went around with the things and put them on each teacher's teacher's window. And then I went home and got in trouble for it. And I didn't understand.
You actually didn't get in trouble for it. I think you thought you got in trouble because you asked me, could you keep the ramen noodles? Because remember, they kept trying to send the food home, and I'm like, no. Remember at the house fire, we were in a smaller house, and I'm like, it'd have been different if you wanted to send it home with us and we were in the big house, but that's like gutted right now. We can't, where are we going to put all this food? And she's like, well, we can't keep it. And you were like, can we keep the ramen noodles? No. And your excuse to me was because you wanted good food that we didn't have to cook. That was your excuse.
Ramen noodles and chicken pot pies was the good food that you didn't have to cook. Literally. Okay.
Well, no, y'all had pork chops and mashed potatoes and gravy. And y'all ate good.
And then we also started
baked chicken all the time. That's what it was. The baked barbecue chicken and macaroni and cheese. And y'all didn't like that very much. Okay. My kids are weird. My kids like stuff like beans and rice.
Beans and rice is the stuff. If y'all haven't had it, it will make you 20% healthier if you eat it for at least 2 months.
You sure about the rice part?
Okay, I'm not sure about the rice part, but I'm sure about the black beans part. If you eat it, you will become 20% healthier.
Well, I just know that was the stuff that y'all like is stuff that I didn't. I was like, no, that's poor people food. My kids are not gonna be eating that. And then y'all turned around and liked all the poor people food, the neck bones. And y'all love the beans.
Actually, I do not like beans and neck bones.
You didn't?
The one where you have to cook it overnight.
Yeah. No. That was the red beans and rice that I cooked overnight.
No, because
you like the red beans and rice. Okay, you just didn't like the beans and neck bones. Okay. Well, I know you like the black beans and rice. So
that was delicious.
Yeah. So, anyways, tell everybody what you have planned for 16, sir.
Okay, in the year of 16, I am going to be getting a job at the library. Then I'm also going to try and get a second job, and that's probably going to be possible. I'm going to get one at the library, then one potentially at the mall or somewhere that's feasible. I'm still figuring out the rest, honestly. But my main priority is to get a job.
Well, you know what? That's awesome. One thing that I will say, you are an author. You have your Harry Potter book. You just handed it out to everybody when you were little. Don't roll your eyes at me. I'm going to keep saying that. You have your Harry Potter or whatever, Dazzler Dunsparce. I need you to bring her back because she was hilarious. And so I really need you to bring Dazzler back. But he's got a book series called Dazzler Dunsparce that he quit writing. And Dazzler was amazing. Dazzler was kind of a cross between Judy Blume, Calvin and Hobbes, and Matilda. So I'm just excited because I got you here on my radio show.
This is first time, people.
Yeah, this is first time for my baby to be up here. This is second time for my Aiden to be up here. And the first time he said, Mom, you didn't let me talk. I'm like, dude, you sat there and didn't say it, didn't wave, didn't throw no smoke signals.
Okay, but I didn't know that I was supposed to because that would have just been weird. Because I was thinking of what it would look like on the thing. You just hey, Mom, should I just go?
No, you just you just did. You just cut in on the conversation.
I didn't want to cut you off while you were speaking, dude. Y'all both kept speaking back and forth.
Well, you could say, I have a question. And then so we would give the floor to you. You get what I'm saying? Or, like they say, may I speak? And we'll give the floor to you. That's and why is everybody looking at the back of your head?
They're not.
They're looking at the side of his face.
Oh, they can see the side of his face? Okay. Yeah. So but anyway, so shout out to school.
University Academy.
You said that with such enthusiasm.
Foreign Language Academy. Yeah, I go to University Academy too.
You shout out to preschool, huh?
Yeah. I actually learned how to play violin there. So
they said the video went off.
No, it's back.
I just got a message that the video went off.
It's back on.
Okay. But anyway, so what was I about to say? Oh, okay. So now you said you want to get a job. What are you gonna do?
What do you mean? What am I going to do?
He getting a job. What you gonna do, sir? If there's anybody hiring 13-year-olds, he can actually put his birthday up to 14. If you oh, go ahead.
Blair Mason put on here, Lee said happy birthday.
Oh, my goodness. Hi, Lee Freya Elizabeth. I was so happy when Lee Freya got born, and then they showed me that picture of her.
Yeah,
she's so adorable. Baby Straw Hat's now a real. She's real now.
Yeah, she is
like
real.
she wasn't real in the first place.
And
Well,
Cheryl
like
St. John said hello.
Hey sis, how are you doing? Yeah, we're just on here today. I'm spending time because I didn't spend time with my baby all day long. I got up and left the house about 7 in the morning.
It was still a good day for me because Aiden's so salty about me getting 3 of the 4 characters on the newest fan.
Okay, great. Now that you're there, this is what I want. Tell people about the gaming that you all do, because they do some type of gaming, and me being the type of mom I am, I was like, yeah, sure, cool. I'll go gaming with y'all. And we went to a place called So Pro Gaming.
Love it.
And it's on right off of 94th and is it 93rd in Metcalf?
It's 95th in Metcalf. So Pro Gaming.
So Pro SOPRO Gaming. Yes, I'm gonna have him on the show. And they sat me down and what did we play? Heroes of the Storm?
Yeah, Heroes of the Storm.
And oh my gosh. Okay, first my carpal tunnel set in, but it was so fun. But then all of a sudden my eyes got to hurting really, really bad. And my head started hurting really, really bad because I'm staring at this computer screen and I couldn't stop playing. And I kept going, do y'all head hurt when you be playing? And I'm like, I'm addicted. Then I look back, I said, do your eyes hurt? And they're like, no, mom. Your eyes don't hurt right now. And so like, I don't know how long I played, but when I got done playing, he has a really nice setup at SoPro. I will say that. He's got couches, big computer stations, all of that. And he's got every gaming system that you ever want to play. Even next door, they have a board game where families can go play board games at night and then or during the day, night, whatever. And then they have a place where people can go play like card games like what do you call those? Pokemon and stuff like that, or if you want to play spades. But anyway, and so when I got done, and I was like, and they're still sitting there like this, like little zombies, glued to the screen. Oh, it's you, yeah, sitting there, just eyeballs just big, and I had to go take a nap. So, and I was over there. I'm pretty sure I was snoring. I was over there out. He went and got on the Wii or wherever where I was laying down. I stretched that bad boy out, kicked off my shoes, and I was out. But tell people about the games y'all like to play, because I know a lot of kids, my kids are super intelligent. I'm going to go ahead and brag because I'm an Ivy League mom. I'm going to stop not bragging on my kids because people feel threatened or offended, but my kids are really smart. So, tell people about the games you play. Cause, I was told that only really super intelligent kids play the games that y'all choose to play. So tell them about them.
Okay, you go.
I know.
You say one game, I say another. Okay.
So, basically the type of gaming, first of all, to start off with the type of gaming that we do mobile games, we play PC games, and then we play console games. We had an Xbox, but I'm more of a PlayStation person, so and we only have a PlayStation. But anyways, one type of game that I really think that more people should be playing, because it's like more of instead of violence, it's more of a, how do I put it? Okay, well, it's a game. It's fun, and it's, like a regular game should be. You play for your pastime. But from that game, you actually learn like different stuff. It's called Overwatch. And I actually learned a little bit of French before I actually started taking the French class from one of the characters in the game. So I feel like I don't know, how do I put it? Some games have more, it's like more of a difficulty level than other games. Like some games are just like, do this, and this is easy, and you don't have to, put much into it.
Right.
But other games like Overwatch per se, you have to, it's more of a skill strategy based game, and you have to put more emphasis into it. So that's what I, really like about the game.
Same as Aiden. We play PC, console, and those type of games. The one PC game that we always go to SoPro Gaming to play is Heroes of the Storm. Heroes of the Storm is a highly complex multiplayer online battle arena game. That's what MOBA stands for, multiplayer online battle arena. It's a highly complex game, and the reason why we like it so much is not because it is fun, because we can understand it. Kids will not play something that they cannot understand because of fear of discovery. That is why, you don't see most, I don't know how to put it, Black children. You don't see most of them playing games that are like incredibly complex. You mostly see them playing Fortnite or Call of Duty, but
or Madden.
Madden's football, Madden or NBA, most definitely. But you never see them playing Heroes of the Storm or League of Legends or Super Smash Bros. Super Smash Bros. seems like a fun, friendly party game. But do you know what stale move negation is?
What?
Stale move negation is when you use a move repetitively. Like, there's so many complex terms in that game as well as many other games. And
hold up, because you know your mama got a good enough diploma. I got my GED. You said stale move negation. What did you say?
Stale move negation.
Stale move negation. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, but like those type of complex terms exist in like games like Super Smash Brothers and MOBA games.
League of Legends.
Yeah. Oh god, League of Legends is toxic. I thought people was kidding about the toxicity of the game, but no, that we just think of the Heroes of the Storm.
Why would you say League of Legends is toxic?
Because the people playing it, if you don't do something right, they will.
Yeah. Really?
Mad.
Yeah, they'll get mad at you. So yeah.
But I mean, you don't really feel threatened because it's just text.
Yeah, it really is just text. So but Heroes of the Storm, Heroes of the Storm is amazing because it combines so many different heroes from so many Blizzard games. Like, they put Overwatch, when they started putting Overwatch characters in Heroes of the Storm,
that's when we really got into the game. Speaking of which, so for those of you, I'm sorry, for those of you, gamers out there, I assume, I don't know which colleges do it, but there's a thing called Heroes of the Dorm, and it's basically where colleges, and they have their gaming teams of the best people. I think it's the best people. I'm assuming so. But the best people in their colleges, they have like teams and stuff for like Arkansas. And I remember I saw them playing in a tournament or something like that against somebody else. But they have this tournament usually every year, or maybe different years apart. But they have this tournament called Heroes of the Dorm. And if you're interested in that, try searching up different colleges to see like what colleges actually do Heroes of the Dorm. So you can actually get scholarships off.
And so you all told me, one of y'all said y'all wanted to be an esports
gamer.
Esports gamer. Explain to the listeners what esports gaming is.
Esports gaming is it's kind of like sports, but on a global level. Esports is, how there's
internet sports.
Yeah, internet sports. That's what that means. Esports is internet sports. And like,
is it gaming?
It's gaming, most definitely.
Look who that is.
It falls under.
That's Mr. Gathers.
I didn't recognize him first. It falls under the lines of PC games. It falls under the lines of all the games that we play. And the esports gamers are like the top-notch ones, are the people who know all the tactics and are quite genuinely the best at what they do. Like,
No, esports games is just a lot of the popular games. I want it to be for real, but I mean, not all game.
You see Fortnite as an esport.
Yes, it's becoming an esport.
Oh, God.
Anyways,
Blair Mason saying that y'all should join an Overwatch league and make some money.
Okay, here's the thing.
Or a Smash tournament.
Okay, so we actually have been in Smash tournaments. I got I got third place.
Wait a minute, let me explain this. For all who are listening, they are part of Teen Leaders of Tomorrow for the T-Lot for the Plaza Library. So they actually orchestrate and sometimes, tutor or instruct for the conduct Smash Bro tournament. So they do, and I will start announcing T-Lot's things that they're having, because they do T-Lot all year round. But they do that. But go ahead with what Blair was saying.
But yeah, the thing on that is you basically have to get into a team, or you have to get a team to do that. So it might be, I haven't done too much research on it, but I do know enough that it might be that you have to have a team to get into the Overwatch League.
Right.
But if you can just like get into a team, then yeah, definitely I'll see what I can do. But I know that you have to be 18 or older to.
And that's not fair, because some of the best gamers are little kids.
As far as Smash tournaments go, those are commonly conducted by us who work in the Team Leaders of Tomorrow.
And also, speaking of Smash Bros.
You just cut your brother off.
A second time. Okay, so
they do this all the time at home, so I have to remind them. Go ahead.
So us who conducted the Team Leaders of Today orchestrate, Smash Brothers tournaments, and speaking of that, we are having an event tomorrow at 6 where we're just gonna have a play around on Super Smash Bros.
Give them the date and the time and the location.
7/11/2018, Plaza Library, 6 o'clock. Be there, 6 to 8. Definitely be there. Please be there. And
what age group?
Oh, you have to
Nothing over 18.
Wait, no, not over 18, not 18. The youngest is 12, and I think like the oldest, if I'm correct, it might be 20 or 21, something like that.
Okay,
might be 18 still, but I don't know. We have to ask Miss Kelsey.
Okay. Also, he has on here Watch Explain on Netflix Esports.
What?
Oh, it's
from George Fuller.
You said it's a show called Explain.
Yes, I guess he said Watch Explain on Netflix Esports.
Okay,
George, call in with your question.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, call in with your question, George, because it didn't come through in writing. Okay, so here's my question. Because what was that game I just saw recently that I paid good money for? Broke a crispy 100, thinking I was impressing y'all, and y'all was like, "No, mom."
Oh, Rainbow Six Siege. Okay, so everybody loves the game, but like.
I mean, no, you can't say that everybody loves the game because you don't know that. You're not really in the community. But from the gameplay that I watched, it's like another Call of Duty basically. So I mean, it's kind of compete with Call of Duty.
So you've never played it?
No, I've seen the gameplay though, and Anwar's played it. He actually still is playing it, but yeah, from what I know, it's like another Call of Duty. That's another thing that I was going to speak of. The genres of the games are now starting to be like. People are now like following rather than trying to create different types of games because like everyone is trying to create a battle royale because of Fortnite. And you know, at first it was everyone was trying to create first person shooter MOBA games because of Overwatch.
Yeah,
I think that's what it's called. What the genre is. But yeah, because of Overwatch, and now they're like they need to start being more original in like to attract the fans' attention. I think it's more of I think they're doing it because more of a competitive and money thing.
It's money driven.
Yeah. But if they were to like start making different types of games, people would start wanting to explore more types of games and more types of games. But yeah.
Okay, and I'm gonna take this time because it's almost 8:30 to ask Mr. Walker to pull up Chocolate Love because I'm gonna keep playing Chocolate Love since nobody else sent me no music. But I'm going to take this time to shout out my brother, D'Angelo, Hybrid Vision Porsche. He has Hybrid Vision Entertainment, and it is basically esports. It's a mixture of all of that. Look for him to be on my show. He's already signed for his building, and I'm looking to bring him on my show. I'm not sure when because my whole show schedule got discombobulated. So is that a real word? Okay, I'm just making sure I have a teacher and 2 geniuses. So I'm just making sure I'm using real words up in here because I got a good enough diploma. But GED. I got a teacher and two geniuses. Oh well, yeah, you're a genius too. You're the genius that teaches the geniuses. But yeah, I want to bring him up here because gaming is big. Gaming is really big, and I realized how big gaming was back when I was making a joke about it. But they have like the Madden tournaments that had gotten real big, and they had a series about them on ESPN. And the young man won like $50,000 or something from the tournament, and I was like, big woo! I said his crowning moment is he sat on the couch and played video games and won $50,000. But then when you think about it, all he did was sit on the couch and play video games, and he won $50,000.
That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money to just be twiddling your thumbs, literally twiddling your thumbs. So, but I want to get our parents, especially, I'm not just going to say our Black parents, our parents of students who go to schools that they are not being taught at a high level. When I talked to one of the co-owners or owner, I don't know what he is, of SoPro, he was saying that gaming can actually help Alzheimer's. It helps prevent Alzheimer's. So I could only imagine if gaming helps prevent Alzheimer's, imagine what it's doing for the brains of the little ones. I mean, I know my kids have been gaming for years, and y'all hear how they talk and the words they use, and they're super intelligent, and sometimes mama can't keep up. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's another thing. So a lot of words, like the big words that we got like learn. They're from video games. Like we just play not the like Call of Duty type games, because that's really just
violence.
Violence. And you already know most of those words.
Hold on, I'm explaining to people how violent Call of Duty is. Remember, Adam sucked at Call of Duty before he went to basic training. He came back from basic training. I don't know if y'all remember, and he sat there and he was just looking straight ahead and shot everything on the screen. He had been trained, and I was like, this dude's a killer. He didn't turn his head at all. He was just moving his eyes and wiping out the screen. And to me, Call of Duty trains people to shoot people, and I feel like that's one of the reasons why we have so many murders nowadays, is because people play so much Call of Duty they think they're in a war zone. But go ahead, I'm sorry.
So basically, like games that we play, such as Fire Emblem, it's a mobile game. Heroes of Order and Chaos. But that was dead.
You said that one died.
Yeah. Okay, so what a dead game is a game that like stops producing because they're not making enough money to keep the game going. Heroes of Order and Chaos is a good example because it's a game that died as soon as it stopped getting money in. The last skin that they made was Winter Minx for the character Ling Yu Mang. And then they just stopped. I wouldn't recommend you play the game if you don't have talents because you'll just die.
But anyways, back to what I was saying. Yes, like Fire Emblem, it taught me a lot of terms.
Contemptible.
Yeah.
What does contemptible mean?
Contemptible is another word for loathsome. It's another word for detestable. Basically, another word for hatred.
Okay, I was about to say you used a whole bunch of big words, and I done told you about 3 times I got a good enough diploma.
But yeah, it teaches like basically some games like Fire Emblem, Overwatch, different, with characters that have to play different roles. You might get that like intelligent character that speaks a different, like not different words, but different words, like in different languages and stuff, and they might like teach you a word that you don't know.
So I have a question for you both. We have a minute left, so you might want to hold your answer, but I'm gonna give you the question before we go to break, so you can think about your answer. How did gaming help you? Because you two are math geniuses, and I want when we come back for you all to answer how gaming helped you educationally, but specifically with your math. And we can go ahead and go to Chocolate Love with Soul Revival featuring Church Boy. Thank you. I have my 2 sons here, Sebastian Giancarlo Smith. Today is his 16th birthday. And I have my other son, Aiden. I'm not going to give your middle name. You want me to? Okay, I'm sorry. But I have my other son here, Aiden Smith. And he's 13. You're 13, right? Mm-hmm. Lord Jesus, where the time going? So, Gage Wilson said Overwatch contributed crazy to breast cancer. Wow, really?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, we'll address that when we come back. Yeah.
But yeah, they made a
Don't talk about it now. We'll talk about it when it comes back.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, he does. All righty, thank you. Take care. Take care. Yes, I gotta get one. Did she leave her cards up there? Okay, thank you.
All right, gentlemen.
I can't see everybody who's watching because it'll say it says Blair Mason, Gage Williams, but then it says 9 others. So I'm gonna just call off people and thank y'all for watching. Tashana, hey Tasha, hey Brett, hey Warrior, hey Galvin. Galvin said y'all need to do gaming reviews and a gaming segment on the show. I like it. I think y'all should too. Hi Karen, thank you for watching. George, Gage, Armida, hey Armida, hi Nikki, Daniel, Vincent. Y'all, Uncle Vincent is watching. Hey bro, how you doing? Do you see your nephews up here? He said e-tournaments are the next level in entertainment. Monica, Tavon. Yes, your nephew's up here, Monica. Y'all auntie say hi.
Hey, Monica. Okay, they're on a break right now, but I'll put you on. Can you hold on? And as soon as they get through with break, you can ask you.
I wish y'all could hear this song. This song is hot. No, I'm talking about the people on Facebook.
caller waiting.
I'm getting all kind of
30 seconds. Oh, I think it's a good time.
inboxes.
I think it's time to laugh.
Yeah, opportunity.
Yeah, but they work, man. They do.
Yeah. I mean, I had one.
But yeah, they got a good topic there.
Sir, I just got your message, and yes, I was. I just started a new job, so I definitely will be reaching out though. Hopefully, you're watching because you just sent me a box. So, but yeah, I didn't forget about you, Derek. You hear y'all stuff being played? It's gonna be twice a Tuesday on this show. Thank you, Derek. Huh? No, Desmond did the music.
Oh, I thought he sang.
No, this is Derek's voice. Derek and Church Boy. Yeah.
Then they got 42 seconds.
All righty. Y'all are so silly. I love it.
So fun.
Oh, y'all really like it? Because I'll bring y'all back once a week for a 20 minute section. Oh, y'all want to do once a month? Y'all would want to do once a month the whole show? What? What? Don't. What? Don't big eye me. Here, put my purse over there in that chair for me. And hurry up because we got 42 seconds.
I would like to do it once.
No,
Yeah,
just leave
13
this.
seconds.
Hurry up. Just leave this.
No.
Put this all in the way.
I would like to do it as often as you can.
Hey, y'all, and we're back to the Lyne't Gray Show. This is Lyne't Gray with my two hosts. What's your name?
Sebastian Smith.
What's your name?
Aiden Smith.
These are my two babies, and you all just got done listening to Chocolate Love by Soul Revival featuring Church Boy. That song is hot. So we don't, time really rolls after 8:30, y'all. So like I could be getting on a subject and time just flies. So we have a caller, but caller, before I take you in, I'm gonna ask them the question that I asked before break, which is, how did gaming help you with math? Because both of your math is just like off the charts. So tell the people briefly how gaming helped you with math.
Gaming helped me with the art of mathematics very well. So I was previously good at math. But
you were a genius, yeah.
But then like the game, okay, do you all know what Fire Emblem Heroes is? That game is amazing because it's like chess mixed in with math, mixed in with priorities, mixed in with everything. And the game just helps you with that. Like, it looks like a game, but it's so much more.
And you, sir?
Not really much. I mean, I can't say like it negatively affected me, but it didn't help me much. I mean, it helped me as
just a natural born genius.
No,
huh?
actually, what helped me was Sebastian. He told me I remember when I was little, I was like 6 years old, and I was like in kindergarten. Everybody thought I was so smart because I do this. And he was just like, 2 plus 2 is 4, 4 plus 4 is 8, 8 plus 8, 16, 16 plus 16, 32, 32 plus 32, 64, 64 plus 64, 128, 128 plus 128 is 256.
12, 1024.
Yeah, but yeah, he knew all the rest of that. I was starting to figure out, like, as I just knew, like, as he told me, he just told me the 100 all the way up to 128. I started figuring out more of it. And so then I'll start like saying that in class, and people will be like, oh my God. And they'll be like, Aiden, why are you so smart? And stuff like that. Like, boy, and stuff. And so, yeah. But
so gaming didn't help you? Okay.
Gaming, it helps me. I guess. I don't really.
You said it helped you with French, though. It helped you learn. It helped you learn the words.
Okay. Different languages.
Okay, and we're gonna go to the caller on the phone. Who's our caller? Go ahead, caller. You're at the Lyne't Gray Show with Sebastian and Aiden as my guests.
So first, allow me to say thank you for taking my call. But I got the text from you, Lyne't, I guess, and I chimed in, and I'm interested in the conversation. So I have an 8-year-old son who is becoming this Fortnite gamer.
Awesome. Who am I speaking with?
I'm sorry. My name is Tavon.
Oh, hey, Tavon. How are you? Okay. Go ahead, sir.
How you doing?
Doing well.
Great. So my son has started really liking this Fortnite game and other games. And I've noticed not only has his math improved, but his level of conversation, the words he's choosing. So it's like, I can't explain it, but I do see progress with him playing these games.
You know, and I used to, you can go ahead as soon as I say this. I used to get on their case. I'd be like, you're always on the game. But when, like you said, it was a Black History program, and how Aiden was like it was 2015, 2014 Black History program. So he was 9, and Aiden stood up there and read this really long speech. And it was not so much as I was blown away because my kid could read, but I was blown away because of the way he read the speech. And so I then stopped. A lot of parents are like, you're always on the game. Well, change up their gaming, change up the type of games that they play. And it will, these are a different generation of kids. Their minds operate off of E. Go ahead, Aiden. What were you going to say?
But yeah, first of all, I would like to add on top of that, yeah, she always threatened us to play not Tetris. But yeah, that game actually does help with, you know, organizing and like figuring out how to put stuff where. Like she's always like, oh, y'all don't know how to organize. I'm gonna make y'all play Tetris. I'm gonna take all y'all games away and make y'all play Tetris. And so, but yeah, certain games help with certain things. And the thing that I really do appreciate about games like Fortnite and, you know, animated games, all that, is that they like to put in complex words for people. You basically, so not to figure out as much, but like to, like, you know, like they'll put in like cosmetics instead of outfits. Like everyone knows what outfits are, but
nobody knows what a
cosmetic is. And so, well, not nobody, but you know. Yeah. And so,
go ahead.
Okay. So what I would like to say is I'm not a big fan of Fortnite because of the stereotype that revolves around it, which is all young black males play Fortnite. I don't like that stereotype. It's not true.
But that shouldn't stop you from playing the game. I mean, go on ahead and be the stereotype, baby. That's a good one. I was just playing.
But the thing that I do like about Fortnite is like it's not just a shooting game. You have to build like your own house to stay alive, basically, out of the materials that you harvest. And so I don't play Fortnite because I don't really take a liking to it. But if your child is developing a higher vocabulary and a higher comprehension level, then allow him to play those type of games more often so that he can, you know, build up that comprehension and that vocabulary. And then when he becomes the age of 16, he'll be able to speak like phenomenally, actually.
Yeah.
A game that if he can comprehend games like that, a game I would
give him other games. Yeah, go ahead.
A game that I would recommend that he plays. So does he have a PlayStation or an Xbox?
Well, actually, he has a PC and Xbox, but every game he plays, from chess to backgammon, cards, all the way up to some levels allow him to play Call of Duty.
Oh, okay. So it's good that he has a PC. It's very good because, you know.
Yeah, he's more PC advanced.
PC games are the most complex. So I would recommend that he makes a Heroes of the Storm account. Like the game,
and it's free also.
Yeah, the game is free.
Hero for the who?
Heroes of the Storm.
Oh, okay.
I recommend that he plays that game. It's a multiplayer online battle arena, if I didn't previously mention that. But like it helps you a lot because not only does it include that language but it also includes the comprehension ability to, you know, maneuver around different enemies and defeat them, kind of similar to how you do in Fortnite. And if you're playing a character like Probius, then you can build things as well. Yeah, like I would recommend that he play Heroes of the Storm as well as Fortnite.
You said so you said Heroes or I didn't.
Heroes of the Storm. Heroes, HEROES of LF, the Storm, STORM.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But
thank you. Oh, you have any question for him, Aiden?
No, not a question. I forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, well, thank you so much for calling in, Tavon. You have a wonderful evening, and thank you for watching the Lyne't Gray Show. Please, also, don't forget to keep tagging me in your stuff so I can just put it in my announcement.
Yeah, but also, I just remembered what I was going to say. Don't just buy, like, as we're saying this, like, all these animated games, they're good and stuff, but don't just keep buying them games. Like, you know, that's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of going to make them, you know, more addicted to video games and stuff. But, you know, the games that, you know, are, how do I put it? Yeah, like comprehensible and stuff, and you have to, you know, get more of a vocabulary to understand them and stuff, and they increase your intellect. Yeah, those are the games that he should keep playing. But yeah, like I said, don't just buy him a bunch of games. just
Yeah, you know what I believe?
Buy 'em
You know what I believe? And that's something you said that, but I'm kind of a person to where I I I want to see where my son through guidance, take himself. So I mean,
Absolutely.
he games he plays outside and everything, and
Absolutely.
even the type of games he plays. I feel like I don't want to hinder his growth from what he's growing, as long as it's guided and it's developed in a way where it's going to pro whatever his life is. So
Absolutely.
that's what I'm about and all that.
Everything in moderation. That is correct. Well, you have a
Right.
wonderful evening, and thank you so much for
Thank
calling in,
you.
Tavon.
Thank you.
Hey, y'all have a good night.
Alrighty,
too.
blessings.
Sure.
Bye bye. We're going to discuss because Gage put up something that I didn't know.
Oh yeah. Oh,
He said, and I'm going to read Gage Wilson's his comment to everyone. Gage Wilson said, Overwatch contributed crazy to breast cancer.
Ooh, so they I don't know how much, but I know exactly that they they donated over 12 million, and because they released a breast cancer mercy skin, and I mean that's really helpful. Like I advise more games do that because it's just an in-game skin, but it's helping for a good cause. Like people are buying this skin because they want to look cool, but little do they know they're actually helping people with breast cancer.
What is a skin?
A skin is an outfit.
Let Sebastian say.
A skin is an outfit for a character. Like it's called a skin because but like a skin is an outfit of a character. There's 3 stages of skins in Overwatch. There's there's rare, epic, and legendary. If I'm right, yeah, rare, epic, and legendary. Rare is just like a recolor. Epic is like a re-outfit, and then legendary is like an entirely different skin tone, entirely different outfit, entirely different body structure. And so Pink Mercy, she falls under the line of epic skin, but it's an amazing skin.
Epic? No, she's legendary.
Oh, she's a legendary skin?
Yes, but yeah, like I was saying, I think more games should do that because not only are you just getting the satisfaction out of the fans because the fans want more skins and different type of stuff for people, but you also help like actual causes, like whether it's trying to build up the foundation of the game or not. Like you could be helping, like Overwatch did. They made a breast cancer skin. They help with breast cancer.
Awesome.
And so that's really considerate of them to do that. Like
that
to
is.
Take 12 million of the dollars that they could have just kept for themselves and put into the company, and they rather donate it to breast cancer.
So while you're talking, I'm gonna take the time to plug y'all's YouTube channels because I've been telling y'all for how long that y'all needed to do what?
Start a YouTube channel.
Start a YouTube channel to do what?
Game.
Not to game, but to talk about games. You guys, you're lighting up, and I mean, this is your thing, and
our channels are terrible.
It don't matter. You start a YouTube channel. You can buy yourself some new phones because mama broke.
You act like it's just gonna pop up. Buddy.
Well, no, I mean, you never know. You have to think big. You have to think big. So the money might not just instantly pop up, but it might not take you 6 months. Because you know what you're talking about, and you'll have a really big following. So I mean, that's something that I'm putting y'all on the spot. I'm putting you on the spot. I want to see them YouTube channels. I've been begging these kids for YouTube channels since 2015, because they're really knowledgeable in what they do, and it's not just gaming. They do a lot of different stuff, and I've been begging them to go ahead and start a YouTube channel because, as you all can see, they're really knowledgeable in it.
The reason why I was pretty hesitant about making a YouTube channel is because after that incident that happened to YouTube, they've made it to where people who aren't really into YouTube yet, they can't get into YouTube. They made it harder for writing.
So now they have other ones like what is it called? They have Periscope, Vimeo. They have a whole bunch of different sites that you can do, and you can even do podcasts. You can do podcasts and run the vid. I'm learning about it. I'm learning. People are telling me different things to do. So we'll work together, and because I want you all to have a little bit of money in your pockets, because mama don't give me any money. So, but so I was told that you all need to work at a GameStop. But how do y'all feel about like kids who are into gaming working at game stores? It doesn't have to be a GameStop, but stores where they are working around the gaming and stuff.
So it really doesn't matter. It's still a job. Like you're still getting paid to work.
I mean, would it do you think it would like diminish? Like, I used to love McDonald's, and then I started working there, and then I started hating it. And I used to love clothes, and then I worked at retail, and I never wanted to see another hanger or a piece of clothes again.
Okay, but that's the thing. So you like food, so you work at McDonald's, but you're working, and it's like, were you cooking or were you just at?
I was cooking first, and then I was cashier.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I guess I really don't know what to say about that, but on the GameStop, I feel like it would be kind of better for the gamers because they get to customers that want to come in, you get to like recommend them games and like, oh, I play this, blah, 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 and all that. And yeah.
So the reason why I like the idea of kids working at GameStop is because not only do they get to share which games they like, what they can recommend games to people, they can share what games they like, but it also builds like social skills. Like what people commonly associate with a video gamer is, oh, they have no life.
Yeah. Antisocial. Like, you're right.
Like if you work at a game, if you get out and like go do stuff like related to gaming, but out in the community as well, you can build up social skills so people can't tell you that you have no life when you're evidently out there doing stuff. Like I'm out conducting Smash tournaments. So you can't tell me that I have no life when I play video games.
You're right.
Like
you're right.
Now, those people that have no life are the people who drop like money on the game and are like always like number one every single week. But
yeah, okay, you're right. The ones who beat down the door and stand outside the GameStop for the expensive games. So, and that was going to be my next question. It's a good thing you segued to it. It's 8:50, so we have about 5 more minutes. I was going to talk about the stereotype of gamers is that they are recluses. They don't come out. They're scared to talk to girls. They're scared to talk to boys. They're nerds. They're weirdos. Talk more about the stereotypes and set the record straight.
I feel like that stereotype is about the gamers that play to get away from the world. Like they might be getting bullied because they're smart or something, or
turning you to the camera. Go ahead.
Nerds or something, as they would call it. But I feel
nerds are cool. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm a nerd. But anyways, I feel like that the stereotype, I don't know. I guess they base it off of like a few people, but like the stereotype that gamers like don't come out and talk to people, that is definitely not true for all people. Like most people that are gamers, they still, talk to people and, they aren't introverts. Well, I mean, some are, but yeah, they aren't like introverts. They aren't like scared and, all that depressed and all that
like
stuff.
like a vampire to the sunlight.
yeah. But I feel like, like I said,
like now the whole gamer and, relationship thing, I kind of feel like that partially true, but also partially not true.
It's a 50-50.
Yeah, it's a 50-50, depending on how like often you play games. But then again, it doesn't even matter on that because I play games a lot and I can talk to people just fine. But then people who play the slightest of games can't even hold a good conversation for 5 seconds. And that is another thing. If you play games, if you play a game that you are, I don't want to say addicted to, but like, because we're addicted to games, we're fine. But if you play a game,
no, that's you. That's you.
Let's break that cycle now. Addiction will never be fine.
Don't throw the addiction word to me, okay? That's you.
But go ahead.
But people who play, like people who are addicted to a certain game will like their communication skills will diminish seemingly because they they play too much games and they're so used to talking to the game. They're so used to talking to the game that if a person's sitting in front of them, they'll be like, hi.
Yeah. And I do believe that because I know someone who plays a lot of video games, and this person, I spoke to him first and he was just sitting there just staring like a deer in headlights. And I'm like, hey, how you doing? He's looked down at the table. And I was like, oh, maybe he's autistic. Come to find out he's not autistic. He just can't communicate because all he does is play games. That's why I'm always on y'all about, hey, get off the games. Go do this. Go do that.
Sitting outside in the rain.
Yeah, he does. He likes
playing
sitting outside in the
games
rain and playing games. He will play games all day long. So an addiction is not good. But I will give this to him, y'all. when he knows he has to get up and go to work, this boy be the first one. He will get up off his behind and go to work. I give him that. He will be ready for school, all of that. So his addiction, I shudder to say it's not as bad. But
it's okay. I don't want to say it's an addiction because before it was an addiction.
Before it was an addiction.
Now it's not nearly as bad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it's barely an addiction.
Listen to Aiden with his third voice.
But like the reason why I like playing video games now is because it gives me ideas to write. I like writing, people. I like writing a lot. It gives me ideas to write.
Well, speaking of which, that brings the creativity out of people. But because there's the game Fire Emblem, there's
Fire Emblem.
Mm-hmm,
okay.
Not Heroes, just
Fire Emblem. Okay,
just in general. It has me like, I don't know. It has me brainstorming a lot. Like, I feel like I can write a lot of books. Not about Fire Emblem, but it gives people ideas and different stuff, and if they bring basically games bring out like a different what.
So I've been begging y'all to write books, and the video stopped again. You have decided that this game has helped you brainstorm. The video stopped again.
Okay, but that's because I was just like daydreaming class.
I was stopped on my phone.
I just daydream class and think of a story, and then it always has a plot twist.
So you don't write it down, sir?
I can't write it down in my class.
You better figure out something. You better pretend you're taking some notes. That teacher will be impressed. They're thinking you're taking notes.
I do that all the time.
I told y'all, mama needs some money. I need y'all to the Greenie contract ain't coming soon enough. Y'all need to come on now, help a sister out. But
it's going here.
Oh, it's going. Okay, yeah, it just went off on my phone. Then I got janky phone. I broke my good one. So if y'all want to donate to the cause, anybody got y'all can donate $1 a piece or whatever, $5, $2. I'm trying to get me a Samsung Galaxy, anything above a 4.
4.5, y'all.
And anything above S4. But anyway, I am so happy because this is an awesome show. It's 8:56. You all are watching Lyne't Gray Show on KUAW, Knowledge, Understanding, and Wisdom, Kansas City's global community radio station. You can listen on KUAW at Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and LinkedIn. Our email is kuaw985@gmail.com. Telephone number is 816-599-6893. Our website is kuaw.org. You are listening most likely on KUAW-LPFM 985. Also, we are getting ready to start, let me know, Mr. Walker, our fundraising. And we're going into our fundraising season. And we don't care if you donate $1, $5. Someone said... It's up. Okay, so we're asking for money. We have to get the tower built, and the building needs to be repaired. The Black Technology Awareness program is here at the W.E.B. Du Bois Learning Center, and I didn't know they did C++. You do C++ certification here?
They do Cisco
certification here, along with robotics, tutoring, all of that. So if you're watching, if you've ever been to this building, if you've ever been in any of the W.E.B. Du Bois, I just ask that you just give $5. If we can get 1,000 people to give $5, look how much money that is. 1,000 people to give $5. That's $5,000. They're doing this, on a shoestring budget. When I say shoestring, I mean shoestring. And they're bringing you quality programming. And so I'm just asking everyone to please donate. Also, I'm selling trash bags for the A+ program. I mean, A+, not A+. A flat. Tell the orchestra, y'all. My brain is tired. I've been working.
A-Flat Music Studio at St. James Church on 56 in the Pacific.
Right. And my sons are part of the orchestra. Please get your kids out to the orchestra. You will love it. Mr. Chamberlain is a genius. But we are selling trash bags. So please get trash bags from me. Let me know. And as we roll out, we're going to play Chocolate Love again, y'all. Chocolate Love by Soul Revival and Church Boy. God bless y'all. This is the Lyne't Gray Show. Y'all are silly.